In his parish talk in Charlotte back in March of this year, Ripperger bluntly laid out the implications of the curse of Eve on women. When Adam and Eve fell, the punishment after the fall fit the crime that they committed. So what does this mean in the context of the woman when she ate the apple outside the proper dominion of her husband? It meant, therefore, that the punishment fit the crime. That meant that women after that, and Eve and all women after that, will strive to try and dominate their husband. And this is something that they have to work on. This kind of rhetoric is meant to condition people. It trains women to distrust their own perceptions, moral instincts, and experiences of harm before the conversation even begins. When a wife's resistance is pre-interpreted as spiritual defect, psychological instability, or demonic influence, the space for genuine discernment collapses. In such a framework, coercion can easily be called order, control masquerades as headship, and suffering silently through spousal abuse can be reframed as obedience. This is precisely why this theology is not merely wrong, but dangerous, because it supplies the conceptual architecture that can normalize, excuse, or even sanctify spousal abuse long before anyone ever uses that word. And not only can it allow spousal abuse to thrive, but it can also prevent people from accessing life-saving, life-changing care that they need. Because what happens if a woman is married to a man who doesn't believe in mental health care, doesn't believe like it's a fictitious thing that you have to have faith in, doesn't believe in depression, doesn't believe in anxiety, doesn't believe in something like postpartum depression, something that affects an astronomical number of mothers. Any symptoms that woman is having, could be having, will be treated as like something that she just needs to get under control, or at the worst could be perceived as some type of like demonic influence. Because that is eventually where all of this leads. It's all about this spiritual battle with this demonic force and how we all have to be engaged in a spiritual battle. And there are all these different little steps and things that you have to follow in order to be sure that you're engaged in the proper way. That's where this all leads. And as sad as it is, there are so many stories about people who needed mental health care, needed to see a psychiatrist, needed to go to therapy. But instead of accessing those things, because their family didn't believe in it, they were instead sent off to have an exorcism that they didn't need. Or they were sent off to some camp to have their ideas converted to something a little bit more palatable. That has gotten people killed. Not once, not twice, not a dozen times. That's where all of this eventually leads.